Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm saying that to myself as well. I just wanted firstly, before I begin, to apologise. I know I promised videos over the summer and I didn't deliver. Yeah, look, I just took some time off, went back to Ireland and visited some family and friends. So that was really, really nice to switch off and it was needed. So I do apologise. However, I am back now and I'm really looking forward to the season ahead. Really, really excited. I've been really surprised by our transfer business over the summer. So yeah, no, really excited for the season ahead. Before we get into it, I'd really appreciate it if you hit a like on the video. That really helps. And if you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing really well. Really happy to be back, and yeah, I've got high expectations for the season ahead based off of our transfer window. And yeah, I just want to say, like, before I do get into it fully, that the reason I'm impressed by the transfer window is because of how we've moved, really. You know, most of our signings have been free transfers, bar one. So Lisa Baum, I think we paid around £500,000 for her. So really kind of clever business, I think. We also needed to replace Katie McCabe and Beth Mead, who are, you know, that's no mean feat to replace. So I think we've done really well in that sense. Yeah, I've been really impressed. I think we've signed a mixture of really experienced players, which is always needed, and we really had that in Beth Mead and McCabe. So it looks like we've brought those experienced players in, and we've also bought a good few of you know, signings for the future with high ceilings. So that's always exciting as well. So if we start off with the first one, so we got Ona Batai, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, from Barcelona. She's a really experienced fullback, and she's won a lot of trophies with Barcelona, and I'm expecting her to play in Katie McCabe's position. She's really technical and she's really good in the ball, and as I said, really experienced. So I'm hoping she'll come in and just hit the ground running, and yeah, she'll slot in for where McCabe used to play. The only transfer that we paid for this summer is Lisa Baum. So she's only 19, and we got her from Leipzig. And she scored she has 8 goals and assists for Leipzig from last season. So she looks really exciting. I watched her in pre-season, and yeah, I'm excited to see her. She's really quick, very technical, very skilled. It's just a matter of if she can hit the ground running, you know, coming to a new league. She's so young as well. But look, if she's able to do it, then she should be playing. So yeah. Another signing is Selena Cersei, who we got from Hoffenheim. She had 47 appearances for them, and last season she got 34 goals, which is very impressive. She predominantly plays as a striker, but she can also play across the forward line. So we know that Sleggers loves a versatile player, no more than Arteta. So I think she'll be deployed when needed. It just depends, I suppose. I prefer Russo in the 9. I know Renee quite often likes her to play a bit deeper and kind of link up play in the 10, but I'd be playing Russo in the 9, so it just depends where Cersei can fit in there. And we also have Blackstenius as well, so we're pretty kind of stacked there. So it's really good depth, in fairness. We also signed another goalkeeper, Isabella Dam, who's 18, and she's more so one for the future. I don't expect her to come in and take anybody's spot really just now. We also signed another goalkeeper, so there's 2 of them. Misa Rodriguez, who was the Real Madrid captain, and she's really experienced. She's really used to kind of having to build up from the back as well, which is what Renee wants for her goalkeepers. So yeah, I really expect her to challenge for goalkeeper for the number 1 position this season. So that'll be really interesting. But yeah, no, in the goalkeeping department, we're definitely stacked now with Van Domselaar, Rodriguez, Isabella Dam, And yeah, so that's looking good. We also signed, sorry, I've got a list of them here and I'm just trying to find where I am. Geraldine Routelet from Frankfurt. So she had 25 appearances last season and she has a 13 goal and assist contribution. She's more kind of more of a like a link up player, I would say, and more kind of creates opportunities more so. And she's got a lot of experience playing in Europe, which is really good. And I would say kind of the standout signing this summer is Georgia Stanway. We know all about her. I'm sure if you've watched England play, Bayern Munich play, even Man City back in the day when she used to play for them, she's a really, really good player. So last season for Bayern, she got 16 goals and assists, and she's won the league with Man City, and she also won 3 FA Cups and 3 League Cups. And look, I'm expecting her to have an immediate impact on our midfield. I think with the signing of Stanway, it's going to offer us a lot of versatility in midfield, and I think we're definitely going to be more dominant on the ball. I think I definitely prefer to see Mariona Caldente being played further up the pitch. I don't think she has the engine to be an 8. Stanway does, and Stanway typically was deployed in the 6 and the 8 for Bayern Munich. So I expect her to play definitely alongside Kim Little potentially. And I think Stanway will probably be played in the 6 or the 8 with Kim kind of dictating the play. The thing is though is like, you know, she's a really good attacking midfielder as well and definitely contributes towards goals and assists, so that's really exciting. And as well, I think for Bayern she kind of had a role more of like ball recovery and progression. However, I think in Man City she played kind of sometimes even behind the striker, which was really kind of unusual, but just shows how versatile she is. And she kind of played more of an attacking role for Man City. So I'm really excited to see her play. She's really experienced. I think she's going to come in and she's going to make an immediate impact. And I think as well she's one of those players who kind of makes everyone around her a better player. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's all of them. Ona Bataille, Lisa Bohm, Selena Cersei, Isabelle Adam, Geraldine Routelet, Misa Rodriguez, and Georgia Stanway. Yeah. So yeah, look, I think our squad at the minute looks, I would say, looks better. We've got a lot of depth. I know we lost a good few players last season, but I think we've made some really clever signings this summer, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think the squad now has been designed to be kind of set up so that we're more dominant this coming season. Whereas I think last season when we played in Europe, we kind of looked to be more compact and like exploit teams on the break. I'm thinking about Lyon and you know, the kind of top teams that we played in Europe last season. So I think we're definitely going to look to keep hold of the ball more and kind of dictate play. And I know traditionally we do that in the WSL, but I think with the depth that we have and the players that we've signed who have experience in Europe, you know, I'm looking at Geraldine Routelet, Selena Cersei as well, Stanway and Ona Bataille particularly, and Misa Rodriguez as well, the goalkeeper. I think that gives us a lot of European experience. So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to the season, as I've said, and I think we should do well. I'm really expecting us to win big this season. You know, if it's not the WSL, I expect us to win. You know, to be favourites for the Champions League with the depth that we have now. We've got so many different possibilities as well. Like, it'll be interesting to see how Renee sets up in the midfield in particular. And she's got so many options in the attacking line as well. So there's no real excuses, to be honest. Like, we've got a lot of world class players. So I'm expecting big things this season. I was last season and I was really disappointed, especially with how we crashed out of the FA Cup and the Champions League. We need to hit the ground running as well at the beginning of the season for the WSL, because we didn't have a good start last season, and that's really important. So yeah, if we look ahead to the fixtures, September fixtures, so we play Brighton on Sunday the 6th of September. It's a midday kickoff and we're playing away from home. Brighton, as we know, have been our bogey team, but I'm expecting us to win. Like, look at our team, you know. Whether or not we click into place, that's a different thing. Whether the team have had enough time to gel, whether she's got her kind of starting 11 more or less down, who knows? I mean, I hope so. I expect so. Yeah, look, we've had long enough time to prepare. I think that we got most of our signings in early enough, which is good. So hopefully they've had enough time to bed in. Brighton, our bogey team, will have to wait and see how that goes. Midday kickoff as well. But yeah, look, should be winning. Our second game then of the season would be, so that's Sunday the 13th of September, 2:45 against Crystal Palace, and that game is on at the Emirates. So yeah, I'm expecting 3 points there. The next fixture is Saturday the 19th of September against Man United at 3:30. Sorry, not 3:30, 5:30 at the Emirates. So again, I think that'll be a tricky game. We're playing at home advantage. Yeah, I'll be hoping to see a good performance there as well. And then Sunday the 27th of September, we play Chelsea at 4:30, and that's away at Stamford Bridge. So look, first 4 fixtures are, I would say, tricky enough. Yeah, but still, I'm expecting us to win 3 out of those 4 games at least, minimum. You know, it's going to be a tricky enough start, you know, with Brighton, Man United, and Chelsea in particular. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, no, I'm excited for those games. I'll definitely be doing a match reaction for the Brighton game. Fingers crossed. But yeah, no, let me know what you think about the sign-ins. Let me know if you have any thoughts. Let me know what you think the, you know, starting 11 might be for Brighton. Yeah, I'll be really curious to see what you think. I love chatting about transfers and you know, all the different combinations of kind of lineups that we could potentially set out. So yeah, let me know. Leave a comment, hit the like, and chat to you soon. Bye.